Hachette Audio presents Women's Murder Club, The Trial. Written by James Patterson and Maxine Petro. Read by January LaVoy. Chapter 1. It was that crazy period between Thanksgiving and Christmas when work overflowed, time raced, and there wasn't enough light between dawn and dusk to get everything done. Still, our gang of four, what we call the Women's Murder Club, always had a spouse-free holiday get-together dinner of drinks and bar food. Yuki Castellano had picked the place. It was called Uncle Maxie's Top Hat and was a bar and grill that had been a fixture in the financial district for 150 years. It was decked out with Art Deco prints and mirrors on the walls, and a large, neon-lit clock behind the bar dominated the room. Maxie's catered to men in smart suits and women in tight skirts and spike heels who wore good jewelry. I liked the place, and felt at home there in a Mickey Spillane kind of way. Case in point, I was wearing straight-legged pants, a blue gabardine blazer, a Glock in my shoulder holster, and flat lace-up shoes. I stood in the bar area, slowly turning my head as I looked around for my BFFs.
Lindsay, yo!
Cindy Thomas waved her hand from the table tucked under the spiral staircase. I waved back, moved toward the nook inside the cranny. Claire Washburn was wearing a trench coat over her scrubs, with a button on the lapel that read, "Support our troops." She peeled off her coat and gave me a hug and a half. Cindy was also in her work clothes, cords and a bulky sweater with a pea coat slung over the back of her chair. If I'd ducked under the table, I'm sure I would have seen steel-toed boots. Cindy was a crime reporter of note, and she was wearing her on-the-job hound dog clothes. She blew me a couple of kisses, and Yuki stood up to give me her seat and a jasmine-scented smack on the cheek. She had clearly come from court, where she worked as a pro bono defense attorney for the poor and helpless. Still, she was dressed impeccably, in pinstripes and pearls. I took the chair across from Claire. She sat between Cindy and Yuki with her back to the room, and we all scooched up to the smallish glass and chrome table. If it hasn't been said, we four are a mutual heart, soul, and work society in which we share our cases and views of the legal system, as well as our personal lives. Right now, the girls were worried about me. 3 of us were married, me, Claire, and Yuki, and Cindy had a standing offer of a ring and vows to be
Sample complete. Ready to continue?